ancient times, wise philosophers roamed the earth, pondering the mysteries of existence. Socrates, Plato, Seneca, all great minds with one common trait. They did not sit around binge-watching Netflix, scrolling TikTok, and promising to start tomorrow. No, they got things done. Meanwhile, here we are, putting off work for another 5 minutes because suddenly, cleaning the entire house seems urgent. Let's be real, procrastination is the boss battle we keep losing. But today we fight back. By the end of this video, you'll have 40 different ways to stop procrastinating. So many, in fact, that if you keep putting things off after this, that's just dedication to the craft of avoiding work. 1. Break tasks into smaller steps. Big tasks are like a mountain staring you down. And let's be honest, no one's summoning their inner mountain goat here. But mountains, they're climbed one step at a time, unless you're Spider-Man. And let's face it, you're not. So break that monster task into bite-sized manageable chunks. Instead of write my research paper, break it down. Find sources, write the intro, and my personal favorite, celebrate with chocolate. Smaller steps mean smaller victories. And trust me, those little victories pile up quicker than your laundry on a lazy weekend. Tackling a huge task all at once can feel as daunting as wrestling a bear. By breaking it down, you're making it manageable and way less terrifying. Plus, who doesn't love a good chocolate break? 2. The 2-minute rule. 2-minute rule. Got a task that takes less than 2 minutes? Do it now. Seriously, reply to that email. Fold that shirt, put away that spoon. If it's longer, just start it for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, like a procrastination Trojan horse. Momentum is key here. Once you trick yourself into starting, you'll find it easier to keep going. It's like that first domino. Once it falls, the rest will follow. Momentum is your best friend. Starting small helps build that momentum and can lead to more productivity. It's like tricking your brain into thinking, hey, this isn't so bad after all. And before you know it, you're on a roll. 3. Set fake deadlines. Ever notice how you suddenly turn into a productivity ninja when a deadline is looming? It's because you only function under pressure. It's like you've got superpowers, and you're not even sure where they came from. Well, you can hack your brain by setting fake deadlines before the real ones. Think of it as a mental game of beat the clock. When crunch time hits, you'll already be ahead, sipping on that victory latte. This is peak productivity trickery, folks. Deadlines create a sense of urgency. Even the ones you make up can light a fire under you and push you to complete tasks in a timely manner. So trick your brain into thinking the stakes are high and watch yourself become a productivity machine. 4. Delete your distractions. We all have that one app that sucks us in. You know the drill. I'll just check Instagram for a minute, and bam, 3 hours are gone, and you've somehow learned the entire life story of a stranger's dog. The solution? Delete it, log out. Hide your phone in a drawer like it's a forbidden treasure. Desperate to scroll? Make it annoyingly hard to access. If it's buried deeper than Atlantis, your laziness might actually work in your favor this time. Removing distractions helps you focus. Make it difficult to access distractions, and you might just avoid them altogether. Plus, your productivity will thank you. 5. Pomodoro. Work hard, snack harder. The Pomodoro technique is all about balance. Work for 25 minutes, then reward yourself with a glorious 5-minute break. It's like setting up a series of mini parties throughout your workday. Reward yourself with a snack, a dance, or even a quick scroll through memes, but not too long. You're basically training yourself like a dog with treats. This keeps your brain engaged and prevents burnout. Plus, who doesn't love a good snack break? Short bursts of focused work, followed by breaks, can increase productivity and keep your brain fresh. It's like giving your brain a spa day, 5 minutes at a time. 6. Get an accountability buddy. Peer pressure, but in a productive way. Nothing lights a fire under your buttocks like someone expecting results. Seriously, find a friend who's also prone to procrastination and hold each other accountable. Text each other progress updates, cheer each other on, And don't shy away from roasting each other when you're slacking off. Sometimes, a little friendly competition is all you need to stay on track. Plus, it's way more fun to suffer together, right? Having someone to check in with can increase motivation and accountability. Peer pressure, when used positively, can drive productivity and make those daunting tasks feel a little less lonely. 7. Visualize future you. Picture this. Future you is sitting on a beach, sipping a piña colada, all because you tackled your tasks on time. Now imagine the alternative, future you in panic mode, sweating bullets and cursing past you for binge watching that entire season of Reacher. Visualize that sweet end result and let it be your driving force. Future you is counting on you to make the smart choice today. Visualizing the benefits of completing tasks can motivate you to start and finish them. It's like having a personal cheerleader, but cooler and, actually you. 8. Make it a game. Turn your tasks into a game, because adults need playtime too. Who says productivity has to be boring? Reward yourself for streaks, race against a timer, or use apps that gamify productivity like Epictetus. Think of your to-do list as a quest log in a video game. Complete the quests, level up, and unlock achievements. Suddenly, cleaning the bathroom becomes a heroic adventure. Gamifying tasks can make them more enjoyable and motivate you to complete them. Because let's face it, we all need a little fun in our day-to-day grind. 9. Change your work environment. Sometimes, a change of scenery is all you need. Work from a cafe, a library, or even just switch rooms. It's like your brain is a cat. Move to a new spot, and suddenly, everything is interesting again. You'll be tricking your brain into focus mode. Or try working from the floor. No idea why, but it works. It's like your brain thinks, whoa, new perspective. Let's get to work. A new environment can refresh your mindset and boost productivity. It's all about keeping things fresh and avoiding the monotony of the same old workspace. 10. Use future regret as fuel. Past you already knows the pain. Remember that time you procrastinated and ended up in a last-minute panic, cursing your past self and wondering why you do this every time? Yeah, don't let that happen again. Channel that past regret into today's motivation. Picture yourself in the future, cool, calm, collected, and totally on top of things. Now, imagine the alternative. Future you in panic mode, frantically trying to finish tasks. Use that pain as rocket fuel to get stuff done today. Your future self will be raising a toast to you. Remembering the consequences of past procrastination can be a powerful motivator. Use those memories to avoid making the same mistakes and take action now. 11. Schedule procrastination time. Slack off strategically. Give yourself guilt-free breaks. Seriously, pencil in time for distractions like their VIP appointments. Need to scroll through memes or watch that hilarious cat video? Schedule it, but set limits. Treat your procrastination like it's an important meeting with your future self. This way, you'll actually enjoy your breaks without that nagging feeling of slacking off. Planned breaks can prevent burnout and make work time more productive. Because let's face it, even productivity gurus need a little fun now and then. 12. Develop a routine. Consistency is key. Consistency builds momentum. It's like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger you get. Develop a structured schedule and stick to it. Having a routine is like having a personal GPS for your day. No more wandering aimlessly, wondering what to do next. Plus, routine makes it easier to get started and stay on track. It's like your brain knows, oh, it's 10 a.m., time to crush some tasks. A consistent routine can reduce the temptation to procrastinate and build productive habits. It's all about turning your daily grind into a well-oiled machine. 13. Use a task management system. Procrastination? They've got an app for that. Whether it's organizing your tasks, setting reminders, or just seeing everything laid out neatly, these apps can help keep you on track. Apps like Todoist, Trello, or Notion can be your best buddies in the war against procrastination. There's something incredibly satisfying about checking things off a list. It's like a mini celebration each time. A little party in your brain. Found sources for research. Check. Wrote the intro. Check. Look at me go. Task management tools help you stay organized and motivated by tracking your progress. It's like having a personal assistant that doesn't judge you for those snacks you've been sneaking. 14. Get enough rest and manage stress. Self-care is procrastination's nemesis. Fatigue and stress are like the evil henchmen of procrastination. They make everything harder and slower. The antidote: prioritize sleep, exercise, and self-care. Think of it as giving your brain a spa day. When you're well-rested and stress-free, your brain will actually cooperate, like a well-behaved puppy that's finally gotten its treat. So, hit the hay early, go for a walk, and treat yourself to some R&R. Remember, taking care of your physical and mental health can improve focus and productivity. Your brain will thank you by being more alert, creative, and ready to tackle anything. 15. Set ugly first draft goals. Give yourself permission to create a rough, imperfect version of your work first. Think of it as your ugly first draft. The one where anything goes. Spelling errors, random thoughts, cat walking across the keyboard, all good. The point is to just get something down on paper. Refining later is much easier than trying to start off perfectly. Remember, done is better than perfect. And let's be real, perfectionism, ain't nobody got time for that. Overcoming perfectionism can help you start and complete tasks without getting stuck. Embrace the messy, the chaotic, and the imperfect. After all, masterpieces are created in the editing room, not the brainstorming stage. 16. Use implementation intentions. Plan your attack. Instead of saying, "I'll do this later," make a plan with your task. Set a specific time and place. I'll start writing at 3 p.m. at my desk. It's like making a date with your task. You wouldn't stand up a friend for coffee. So don't stand up your task either. Your task deserves that level of commitment, and maybe even a little romance. Specific plans for when and where you'll do tasks increase the likelihood of starting and completing them. It's like planning a secret mission, but the mission is conquering your to-do list. 17. Try the Eisenhower matrix. Categorize tasks as urgent/important, important/not urgent, urgent/not important, or neither to prioritize effectively. Think of it like sorting laundry, but for your life. Urgent. That's like your favorite shirt that needs to be clean ASAP. Important but not urgent. That's like those jeans you love but can wait a bit. Urgent but not important. That's like the socks. Yeah, they're important, but maybe not the end of the world if they wait. Neither. Well, that's the random scarf you bought on a whim that you can just ignore for now. Prioritizing tasks helps you focus on what's most important and avoid wasting time on trivial stuff. It's all about knowing what needs your attention and what can wait. 15. Gamify your tasks. Turn your tasks into a game. Who says productivity has to be boring? Track your streaks, compete with yourself, or use apps that reward productivity like Epictetus. Think of your to-do list as a quest log in a video game. Complete the quests, level up, and unlock achievements. Suddenly, cleaning the bathroom becomes a heroic adventure, and finishing that report is your epic boss battle. Gamifying tasks can make them more enjoyable and motivate you to complete them. Because let's face it, life's way more fun when you're leveling up. Talk to yourself in the second person. Pep talk time. Studies show saying "you can do this" instead of "I can do this" boosts motivation and performance. Channel your inner coach and give yourself the pep talk you deserve. Imagine you're your own personal hype person, complete with pom-poms and enthusiastic chants. You got this. You're a productivity rock star. Let's crush this task. It's cheesy, but hey, it works. Talking to yourself positively can boost motivation and improve performance. So, next time you're feeling stuck, give yourself the pep talk of a lifetime. Use music to boost focus. Need to get in the zone? Find your jam. Instrumental music, white noise, or binaural beats can help you achieve that laser focus. Find your ultimate focus playlist and let the beats guide you to productivity, like a musical GPS bonus points if you find yourself unintentionally nodding along to the rhythm. It means you're deep in the groove. Background music can enhance focus and productivity. So, crank up those tunes and let the power of music propel you through your tasks. 21. Leverage the dopamine hit effect. You don't need to jump off a cliff with a parachute to get that dopamine hit. Better idea. Checking off small tasks releases dopamine, making you feel good and encouraging more productivity. It's like a little brain high, a natural reward system that's way healthier than that 5th cup of coffee. Found sources for your paper. Check. Sent that email. Check. It's like you're a productivity DJ, spinning all the right tunes. Keep those checks coming and watch your motivation soar. Completing small tasks and tracking progress can boost motivation through positive reinforcement. It's like giving your brain a mini celebration each time you check something off. 22. Work in a different time frame. Are you a night owl or early bird? If you struggle in the morning, try tackling hard tasks at night, or vice versa. Some people thrive at different times of the day, and that's totally okay. Find your peak hours, whether it's the crack of dawn or the dead of night, and capitalize on them. The key is to work when you're at your sharpest, not when society says you should. Identifying and working during your most productive times can enhance your efficiency. It's like finding your productivity sweet spot and owning it. 23. Put your money where your motivation is. Nobody likes losing money, especially when it's your hard-earned cash. So, let's use that pain to our advantage. Tell a friend, if I don't finish this by 5 p.m., I owe you $10. Suddenly, that task feels a lot more urgent. But what if you're broke? No problem. Get creative with your stakes to include 1. Bragging rights. Let your friend roast you for a week, publicly, mercilessly. 2. Owing a favor. Guess who's picking up coffee tomorrow? Spoiler, it's you. 3. Embarrassing dare. Finish the task, or your next profile pic is you in socks and sandals. And 4. Digital detox. No social media for 24 hours. Terrifying, right? Whatever you choose, make sure it hurts enough to get you moving. Because nothing sparks motivation like the threat of public humiliation or handing over your last $10. Bottom line, creating stakes, whether financial or creative, can provide strong motivation to complete tasks. When there's something on the line, you're way more likely to get things done. 24. Adopt a no 0 days policy. Do at least one teeny tiny thing towards your goal daily, even if it's just a sentence, a stretch, or sending an email. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Think of it as sneaking in little productive moments, like ninja productivity. Need to write a book? Type a sentence. Want to get fit? Do a single push-up. Need to declutter? Just move that one pair of socks. Before you know it, you're inching closer to victory like a productivity snail. Consistent small efforts can build momentum and lead to significant progress over time. Even baby steps get you closer to the finish line. 25. Keep a done list. Write down what you've accomplished each day and celebrate your wins. Seeing progress keeps you motivated. It's like giving yourself a high five for a job well done. Look at me, crushing my to-do list like a productivity beast. Whether it's a big win like finishing a project or a small one like sending that email, every little check mark adds up to a big boost of motivation. Tracking your accomplishments can boost motivation and keep you moving forward. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. 26. Use peer pressure positively. Want to get stuff done? Hang out with people who get stuff done. Peer pressure doesn't have to be negative. It can be your secret weapon. Surround yourself with productive people, and their habits might just rub off on you. Think of it as osmosis, but for productivity. Suddenly, their get things done vibe starts influencing your own. It's like catching a cold, but instead, you catch the get stuff done bug. The company you keep influences your habits. Being around productive people can inspire you to be more productive yourself. 27. Establish a pre-work ritual. Ever notice how some people have a pre-game ritual? You can have a pre-work ritual too. Maybe it's making a cup of tea, doing a quick stretch, or even busting out a little dance. It's like telling your brain, hey, it's go time. Picture it. You're brewing that perfect cup of coffee, doing a victory stretch, and telling your brain, it's time to get stuff done. Suddenly, tasks don't seem so daunting. Establishing a consistent pre-work ritual can signal your brain to shift into work mode, making it easier to start tasks. Think of it as your productivity anthem, getting you pumped up and ready to tackle the day. 28. Reframe tasks as experiments. Instead of thinking of tasks as chores, think of them as experiments. Curious about what you can achieve? Turn tasks into fun experiments. Curiosity can replace fear of failure. Plus, experiments are supposed to be messy. Picture yourself as a mad scientist, tinkering away in your lab. That report, it's an experiment in creative writing. Cleaning the house, a test of your tidying prowess. When things get messy, literally or figuratively, it's all part of the process. Reframing tasks as experiments can reduce the pressure of perfectionism and make the process more enjoyable. Embrace the chaos and let your curiosity lead the way. 29. Move your body before starting. Feeling sluggish? Get your blood flowing. Sometimes, all it takes is a quick walk, few push-ups, or a stretch that makes you look like a contorted pretzel. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. Shake off those cobwebs and get the gears turning. Think of it as giving your brain a little caffeine boost without the actual caffeine. Physical activity can boost your energy and mental clarity, helping you approach tasks with a refreshed mindset. So next time you're feeling like a sloth, channel your inner Energizer Bunny. 30. Use future you as a motivator. Think about how your future self will feel if you complete or don't complete the task today. Will future you be grateful or regretful? Imagine future you sitting there, either chilling with a sense of accomplishment or pulling their hair out in frustration. Do it for future you, because they deserve the best version of you. Be your own time-traveling hero and save them from the agony of last-minute panic. Imagining the consequences for your future self can motivate you to take action in the present. Give future you something to smile about. 31. Change your work setup. Rearrange your desk, get a standing desk, or switch locations. Sometimes, all you need is a little change in your environment to refresh your motivation. Imagine it's like hitting the reset button on your workspace. Move that plant to the other side. Swap your chair for a yoga ball, or set up camp at the dining table instead of your desk. It's a new setup, new you. A change in your physical workspace can provide a mental boost and renew your enthusiasm for tasks. Think of it as redecorating your productivity HQ. 32. Try the temptation bundling trick. Pair a task you dislike with something you enjoy. Only listen to your favorite podcast while cleaning, or only watch your favorite show while exercising. It's like tricking your brain into associating the unpleasant task with something fun. Imagine cleaning the bathroom while jamming out to your favorite tunes. Suddenly, scrubbing the tiles becomes a dance party. Or think about running on the treadmill while binge-watching your favorite series. Who knew that exercising could be a Netflix binge-worthy event? Combining an unpleasant task with an enjoyable activity can make the task more appealing and easier to start. Turn your chores into opportunities for fun. 33. Set a hard stop time. If you know you only have an hour to work, you're more likely to get started instead of procrastinating. Set a hard stop time for your tasks. The pressure of a ticking clock can be a great motivator. Imagine yourself in a thrilling action movie, racing against the clock to defuse a bomb. Except the bomb is your unfinished task, and the hero is you. Will you make it in time? Of course you will. Time constraints can create a sense of urgency, helping you focus and complete tasks more efficiently. So, set that timer and turn your work session into a high-stakes mission. 34. Recognize the procrastination cycle. Notice when you start slipping into procrastination. Example, checking your phone or suddenly needing to reorganize your sock drawer. Be mindful of these moments and redirect your focus quickly. It's like playing whack-a-mole with your distractions. The key is to catch yourself early and get back on track. before you've wasted hours watching cat videos. Remember, even the smallest detour can lead to a productivity abyss. Awareness of your procrastination triggers and patterns can help you interrupt and redirect your behavior. The sooner you break the cycle, the more time you'll have for meaningful work. 35. Give yourself an out. Tell yourself, I'll just do 5 minutes and stop if I hate it. It's like tricking your brain with the lowest commitment possible. Oh, brain, it's just 5 minutes, no big deal. But here's the magic. Once you start, you'll often find it easier to continue. It's like giving yourself a permission slip to stop. But hey, you're already rolling. So why not keep going? Sneaky, right? Reverse psychology at its best. Lowering the initial barrier to starting a task can lead to more sustained effort once you begin. Sometimes, all you need is that little push to get the momentum going. 36. Reduce decision fatigue. Too many choices lead to procrastination. It's like standing in front of an all-you-can-eat buffet, paralyzed by indecision. Simplify your options to avoid this mental overload. Pre-plan your meals, outfit, or tasks. Decision fatigue is real. Don't waste your brain power on trivial choices. Channel your inner minimalist. Today, I'll wear the black shirt and jeans. Done. Keep it simple, superstar. Simplifying decisions can conserve mental energy and reduce the likelihood of procrastination. The less time you spend deciding, the more time you have for doing. 37. Use the if-then planning method. Example, if I get distracted by my phone, then I'll put it in another room. Plan your responses to common distractions. Think of it as creating a battle plan against procrastination. If the TV tempts me, then I'll turn it off. If I feel the urge to check social media, then I'll do a quick dance break instead. Having these pre-planned responses ready to go means you'll be prepared to combat distractions as they arise. It's like having a superhero cape on standby, ready to swoop in and save your productivity. Distraction? Not today. Having a pre-planned response to distractions can help you stay on track and avoid procrastination. Arm yourself with your if-then strategies and become a productivity ninja. 38. Embrace the lazy and get moving anyway. Accept that you feel lazy or anxious, but start anyway. Sometimes action precedes motivation. Picture it. You're lounging on the couch, feeling like a sloth in a lazy hammock. But guess what? Sloths eventually move. So, start the task even if you're dragging your feet. Often, doing the work changes how you feel about it. Suddenly, you're in the zone, like a reluctant hero, finally answering the call to adventure. Acknowledging your emotions without being controlled by them can help you take action despite how you feel. It's like telling your brain, hey, I hear you, but we've got stuff to do. 39. Remember, motivation follows action. Just get started. Don't wait to feel motivated. Start first, and motivation usually follows. It's like jumping into a cold pool. Initially shocking, but once you're in, you're in. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Sometimes the hardest part is just getting off the couch. But once you do, suddenly you're on a roll. Tackling tasks like a productivity beast. Taking the first step can create momentum and generate the motivation you need to keep going. It's all about that initial push. 40. Stoic wisdom. Focus on what you can control. As the Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius would say, focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Picture yourself like a serene Stoic philosopher, calmly sipping tea while the world goes wild around you. Take action on what's within your power, and don't stress about the rest. It's like being the captain of a ship. You can steer your course, but you can't control the waves. Embracing Stoic principles can help you take control of your actions and reduce anxiety about outcomes you can't control. Find peace in knowing you've done your part. Stoic wisdom for the win. And there you have it. 40 ways to beat procrastination the Stoic way. Remember, it's all about taking small steps, creating the right environment, and keeping your future self in mind. So go ahead, put these tips into practice, and turn procrastination into productivity. If you found this helpful, or at least mildly entertaining, hit like,
subscribe, and comment which technique you'll actually try first. Or just procrastinate on that too. Anyways, stay productive, my friends, and may the Stoic path lead you to greatness.